Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and of course, yes, continuing on reviewing, Christmassy films, and now, that's right, you read the title, we're now reviewing Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Now this, with it, we all know from this and its sequel, I think everybody considers, like, the first one, of course, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, the best. And, because, hey, it had beautiful hand-drawn animation to it, and, it had three stories to it. So, and with its sequel, which, of course, I'll be reviewing next week, that had numerous stories, about five. But anyway, so Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, so it has three stories to it, and Kelsey Grammer is the narrator. Pretty good, and he's got a good voice for a narrator. So story number one, which features Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and they wish that it was Christmas every day, and throughout those days where it's still Christmas, they slowly start to realize, that, hey, they want to have the best Christmas ever. And yeah, I think I like that one. I don't know why, because I think from that and with Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, the Huey, Dewey, and Louie stories are the best ones. I don't know, and probably my favorites. But anyway. So and then story number two, which is about Max and his dad Goofy, that is. Max Goof, because that's Max's last name, I assume. But anyways, so Max, feeling that Santa might not be real, and because, their next-door neighbor, Pete, might have, slipped that, mentioning it to Max, and even Goofy telling Max that, Santa won't let you down, and blah, 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 so, and throughout that, because, even Goofy pretending to be Santa, and, when Max realizes that it's his dad, just feeling betrayed, and, feeling lied to, that Santa's not real, and Goofy trying to prove to Max that he is real, and Goofy, being outside in the freezing cold, and, setting up, I guess, a satellite or computer to track and wait for Santa to arrive, and yeah, up until when Santa does arrive, so yeah, and then story number three, which is about, of course, Mickey and Pluto. Mickey is wanting to get a necklace, a beautiful necklace for Minnie, while Minnie is wanting to get a case for his harmonica. And even there are a few bumps in the road for them trying to get them. And, Mickey eventually, he trades his harmonica for the necklace, and, I can't remember what Minnie did. Oh yeah, because if she traded for something, I don't know. But, eventually, because, it does work out in the end, and, at least they got each other for Christmas. So that is very sweet and so on. So, some of the stuff that's in this, I can remember, from the funny moments and such, I say with, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, because when it comes up to when they kind of really mess things up, let me see, they kind of, spring their toys at Donald, and then they let a turkey loose, and, Donald chasing it, and it practically, destroys part of the house, in Christmas. So there's that, and a montage where they're just getting tired of Christmas. You can stop Christmas now, please! And Chip and Dale, who appear in this, and, and one of their Christmas gifts was a train. With Max and Goofy, that whole sequence where they're trying to chase down the mail truck, and, they make a shortcut through the mall, and Goofy gets tangled up, I guess, in, decoration paper or whatever, and, go ahead and stop the mailman, son, and, and Goofy chasing down a letter that kind of flies around through the mall, and he jumps on the giant snow, ornament balls, and, trying trying to remember. Even at one point when, where Goofy thinks that, you know what, Santa is there, but it turns out it's a robber. And Max trying to cheer up his dad this time and dressing up as Santa. And again, as I said, like, Santa does show up, and Pete, like, he's trying to get Santa's attention, and, what about my yo-yo? I know you can hear me. And in the third story where, like, say, Mickey works at, like, say, a tree shop or whatever, where you can get your Christmas trees, and Pete being the boss, and Pete just being a complete jerk as he would usually be. At least, like, say, when I've watched the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Pete at times was a bit selfish, but really, it's noticeable that Pete does have heart, and he's friends with Mickey and the gang, but sometimes he could get himself into trouble at times if he, but anyways, so that was great how Pete was portrayed, like how Pete was in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when I watched it when it was on Playhouse Disney, then changed to Disney Junior. But anyways, so and now that's another thing. Don't you think, like, say, in my opinion, like, maybe Pete is sometimes frenemies with Mickey Mouse and the gang? I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think? But anyways, and, like, Pete fires Mickey and Pluto, and he got what was coming to him by, because he had the cigar, and with the money he stole from Mickey, put it in his pocket along with the cigar, and it causes his pants to catch flames, and causing the trees to go into flames, like, kind of, that messes him up. That's pretty funny. And the ending to it, of course, for example, because, when the third story ends, and another thing, like, Minnie got a fruitcake from Mortimer Mouse, her boss. Because Mortimer appearing in this. So the ending to it. All the characters from Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Max, and Goofy, and Huey, Dewey, Louie, Daisy, and Donald, they all come together, and, like, Minnie first start singing Jingle Bells, and then Max and Goofy are singing Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, and then, when Huey, Dewey, Louie, like a marching band, and Daisy and Donald come in, they start singing We Wish You Merry Christmas, and everybody sings We Wish You Merry Christmas. And that would be kind of a repeat, say, in, like, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, where they all sing We Wish You Merry Christmas. So, exactly like how they did. Anyways, but with all that being said, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas is great. I will say that, and I'll give it, how do I rate this? Well, here's the thing, because I first grew up with, I first saw Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, and I didn't see this one first. So, but, how do I rate this? I'll give it 8 out of 10 stars. That's still good. Come on. 8 out of 10 stars is still good. So 8 out of 10 stars for Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. You guys let me know what you think of the film, what you thought of my review. Leave comments as always, and give this review a like as always. Blech. And yeah. And keep looking forward to more Christmassy films being reviewed. And yeah. Keep looking forward. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching my review of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And next week, and literally, as next week begins, where Christmas will be on the way, you know what I mean, I will be reviewing another Disney Christmas film. And how do I hint this? I'm not really sure if I can find a way to hint this, but all I can say is, I'll go ahead and say the title. Like, next week, the first review for next week will be 'Twas the Night. So stay tuned for that. Take care, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and peace out.